Well, it is finally Friday, people. Hello, my YouTube family. I just went through the motions of this day and I pretty much almost forgot that it was Friday. When you just go day after day after day and you just don't even remember what day it is? That was me today. I don't know what he's doing. Did you find something to play with? Thank you. Oh, we have conversations now, people. He can't wait until I get home. He wants to talk and tell me how much he ate and slept and drank his water and slept and, maybe roamed around a bit, played with his toys a little bit and slept and, went bat crazy, bat shit crazy, or cat shit crazy, I should say, and slept some more. So I guess by the time I get home, he's like wide awake sometimes. And today he's wide awake, so he just feels like having a conversation. And I have to tell him, "Boo-boo, I will talk to you in a minute. I have to talk to my YouTube family first. Important things have to be discussed." Okay, so it is finally Friday. Here we are. I've got a couple of newbies on today. This HD, NYX HD, I might as well have just bought another one of these. It's the same thing. The same. Look at it. It's the same exact color. Like, Nancy, could you not be a little bit more creative? No, I had to stick with what works. And it works. It's a nice formula and everything. This one is just a tad bit creamier. Not stiffer, but creamier. This one, I can't say it's like watery or anything, but it is a little bit more loose. It's not drip, liquidy, of course, but this one has a little bit more density to it, which I kind of like. But they're the exact same color. I put it on this morning and I'm like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? So, should they ever run out of these, bite your tongue. I know that I can rely on these. I may buy another one of these, but a lighter shade, because I kind of enjoy the formula. And I think this NYX has more shades that I can play with than the Maybelline. But Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is my #1 concealer, numero uno, hands down, point blank, period. So that is that. Let us discuss lips of the day. My liner. Now, you have seen this on me before when it first came. And I said it's the exact, it's my lips. It is my lips. What gives it a little bit more definition, Nancy, is a liner. And yes, I enjoy this liner and that lip gloss go hand in hand. I have to remember that matte chestnut, my matte chestnut people, oh, what? Matte chestnut goes excellent with my Mented lip gloss in Send Nudes. And no, I did not ever get the other lipstick. Like I said, they refunded it to me, so we shall see. Now, as for the Luscious Cosmetics lipstick, oh, I had to write Amazon and whoever. Y'all are claiming you delivered it, and no, it was not delivered here. So anyway, back to Mented in the shade Send Nudes, which it's kind of a concealer nude when you look at it. But this is a lip gloss, people. And there it is. My shade, 100%. The concealer is my shade, 100%. The lip gloss is my shade, 100%. It's a nice formula, but it does tend to dry my lips a little. But what makes it really pop, what makes it work, is obviously the lip liner. So, yes. definitely my lips, but the definition of the lip liner gives it extra punch. So there it is. And there it is. Mented Lip Gloss in Send Nudes. So there you have it, people. I don't know what else to say. It is finally Friday. It's finally Friday, which ramps up to Monday because Fridays used to be nice and calm. I don't know when the tides turned, but they turned. And they kind of remind me of Mondays. Really. It's not as hectic as Mondays, but it's hectic nevertheless. It's not as cool, calm, relaxing as Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday and Monday, the bookends. So that is that with that upon that. Oh, my favorite calls are the ones that, hi, I'm calling for my coordinator. What is the name of your coordinator? I don't know. How do you expect me to help you if you are not going to help me? Well, is there any way you can look it up? Meanwhile, I've got other lines ringing. I just like to tell me who you need to speak to. Let me just transfer you over. Let me get to the next line, so on and so forth. That's just the way my phone works. But when you ask me to do something, and most of the time when I do have lines ringing, I'll just say, I'll send you to a coordinator. Somebody will be able to help you. And then I just transfer them over. Whoever picks it up in the coordinator department, they have the time to look up the information for this person because I've got phones to answer. I love when they think that I'm their personal secretary or whatever. Could you just look that up, look the information up for me? No, bitch, I've got other lines ringing. And I know that you hear the other lines ringing because I purposely put the ringer, next to where I'm talking. So I know you hear the other lines ringing. And you're going to ask me to just, first of all, I'm the receptionist. I am going to just send your ass to whoever you need to speak to. The coordinator will be able to take the time to look up your information, look up your mother or your father or whoever you're taking care of, whoever the patient is. They have the time to do that. I, on the other hand, do not. I've got people coming at me through my desk. I've got lines ringing. And you just want me to take the time to look up your information? There are times I think I don't get paid enough. It's a paycheck, Nancy, every Friday. That's what keeps me going. Every single Friday. Today is Friday. You got paid today. So that's the only thing that keeps me going. Moving right along. Moving right along. So what's going to happen this weekend? Nothing. Does anything really happen over my weekends? Not really. I max and relax to the nth degree. And I recharge my batteries so it can be depleted again by the time next Friday comes. Yeah. I don't know, people. I really, I don't know. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. I have no words. I have nothing to say, and I have no words. So I'm not going to prolong the agony. This is a rather short video. There's really nothing to talk about. Not that I can... No, there's really nothing. Nope. Nothing. Nothing to talk about. I'm trying to think if there's anything on television worth talking about. Fridays really are boring. And of course, I don't have my this week's TV guide. So I'm really kind of playing it off with last week's TV guide. And usually on Fridays, there's really nothing to watch. I think there's, every once in a while, I'll watch it. A show called What Would You Do? I like that show. When I get caught up in it, it's very interesting because it really does, they don't know that they're on camera, but things are happening. And, what would you do in that particular situation? It's a good show. So if I want to watch that, I will. If not, I've got things DVR'd. I got a Chicago PD marathon. I'm still doing last week's Chicago PD marathon. What? And now I've got to catch up with this week's. And then I've got The View. And then I've got TMZ. So, my programming is getting full. So I can wake up early on Saturday morning, which I love to do. Make me a cup of Swiss mocha. Not Cafe Vienna this time. Swiss mocha. Nice big hot cup of coffee. Go in the living room, sit my fat ass, curl my feet up from under me, and watch whatever I've got DVR'd. That is fun times for me these days. Oh my God. I said fun times, and it just reminded me. I knew there was something I wanted to mention. Most of y'all, if not all of y'all, are too damn young to even know the song I'm going to reference. But I heard it on the drive home, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't heard this song in, the last time I heard it was probably in college. So, I was feeling it. Oh my God. Does anybody know a song called Rock Me Amadeus? What? This song reminds me of Fridays in college. We would go to the student union, and the student union was just a party. It was just a party. We had the dance floor, and we were all dancing. I mean, it was like clubbing every Friday night with your classmates. But then you go home to get dressed to go again out clubbing with your other girlfriends. That's when you had the energy, honey. That's when I was young. I was looking fine. I was feeling myself. What? This song brought me back. It just rewound the tape in my mind. And I was singing as loud as I could sing in my Jeep. Yes, the windows were rolled down. I could not give a rat's ass. I was so happy to hear this song. I was like, oh my God. Where did they dig this one up from? Rock me Amadeus. Rock, rock, rock me Amadeus. Oh my God. Yes. Sweet Jesus in heaven. Probably most of y'all are just staring at the screen going, I don't know what the hell she is talking about. Because most of y'all were probably born in 1985. Okay. But I was in my prime in 1985, and Rock Me Amadeus was the song, was the jam. OMG. Every single time this song came on in the student union, I don't care where I was or where my girlfriends were. If we were eating, because the student union was right here, and then the cafeteria was right there, and the music was really loud, of course. So we could hear it when it came on. We did not give a rat's ass if we were online waiting to buy our food. We would say, gotta go. We went into the student union, and we would dance until we sweated. It was fun times, honey. Fun times. I'm telling you, the memories you make when you are young, and then when you're older, and then they come crashing back at you, especially if they're good memories. Oh, you are literally, like, I'm literally back there. I'm literally in the student union. I know exactly where I am. I know the fight that I had with my then boyfriend at the time. and he was on the other side of the dance floor, and I was on the other side of the dance floor, and I could not give a rat's ass because I was with my other girlfriends. So, F you. Another one who broke my heart. Of course. My heart has been broken, chomped, stomped. I'm still alive to tell the story, so I obviously survived the worst of it. And as you can tell, none of them were the real deal because Nancy is by herself. But I'm not trying to say that in a oh woe is me and I feel badly for myself. No, it's just they did their thing. I did my thing. But fun times, people. Fun times. Fun times. I don't even know if they have a video for Rock Me Amadeus. I think they do. If they do, I am going to put the link of it down below. What? That was the jam. That was the jam. Okay, so I can go now. I'm all happy and hyped up. I'm raring to go now. Not that I'm going to be dancing in the living room or anything. Girl, I don't want to break any bones. I am of that age, okay? I mean, you know, whip out the Ben Gay and the Neosporin. But then I didn't think about Neosporin and Ben Gay. When you are in your young, youthful, vibrant age, your 20s, this is early 20s, like 22, 23. No. Back it up. I'm not even in my 20s. Wait a minute. Maybe 18, 19, because I graduated at 21. So what the hell am I talking about, 22, 23? This was 1985. How old was I in 1985? I don't know. I was 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. Youth, honey. Youth. When you could run through the campus because your economics class was on one end of the class and your very next class was across the campus. You had to run to get, and not just run in the building. No, you're running in the building, up the stairs, into the class before you're late. I had the energy to do that then, people. What? Picture me going to class now. I get there when the hell I get there, and teacher be damned. What? Run now? Y'all are funny. Okay, so I just really wanted to just throw that out there. OMG. I'm listening to the song in my head right now. I mean, I'm listening. I'm listening to it. I know exactly what I was wearing. My favorite tight, washed out gray jeans with my cut off shirt. Yes, honey, I had a body to rock. Yeah, I had a body to rock. Cut off shirt. This is obviously in the warmer months. And in college, you could wear whatever the heck you want to wear. Cut off shirt. The tightest of my gray jeans. I don't know what brand they were. I don't even remember. They could have been Calvin's. No, maybe not so much. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember that they were washed out gray. They were my favorite jeans. I look damn good in them jeans. Okay? Those jeans hugged all in the right places. And you know, when you feeling yourself, you put a little extra shake in your butt. Get the boys panting, you know. Act like you don't see that they're panting, but you know what you're doing. Okay? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. This song brought me back there in my finer days, my primer days. Okay? Whoo. Yeah, I was looking good. I had a body to kill. And then you just let yourself go like I did. Oh well. And I was eating just as badly as I'm pretty much eating now. I was eating like when we had breaks in between our classes, or a half-hour break, or 45-minute break, an hour, or whatever. The student union was, that's where we went. If we wanted to play video games, the student union was there. If we wanted to listen to music, the student union was there. I would eat, literally, I kid you not, I would have burgers and fries, cheeseburger, hamburger, whatever. This isn't every day. I'm talking every single day, people. Every day, burgers and fries or pizza. Sometimes and pizza. Like on Fridays especially, after class, we would go downstairs and they would be serving pizza. That was some damn good pizza. I would have burgers and fries early in the afternoon after a particular class or whatever. Eat that in the student union, hang with my friends, whatever, or study. And on Fridays, I would do that. I would do the hamburger and fries thing. And then student union after class, pizza. And sweat it off while we're dancing on the dance floor. Because on Fridays, I think on Fridays I only had one class, which was the Spanish class. And it was from 12:30 to 1:30. I literally remember that. So I would get to class, do the class, and then I basically would wait for my friends because they were still in class. I don't know why I just had one class on Fridays, but it was fun anyway because I was just hanging out with those of us that didn't have class during that particular time. Do the whole Pac-Man was the rage back then. Ms. Pac-Man was the rage back then. So I spent a whole hell of a lot of quarters in the Pac-Man machine. And after that, you know, when everybody was literally out by, I'd say about 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish, 4 o'clock. From that time, when we all got together, from that time, we would leave the student union, pitch dark, 8 o'clock at night, run to the bus stop. Yes, we even had enough energy to run to the bus stop. Because I don't know what it was. We knew exactly what time the bus was going to round the corner for our bus stop. We would run from the student union to the bus stop to grab the 8:15 p.m., 8:20 p.m. bus to go home. Not that many of us had cars back then. Sad to say. Yeah. Or borrow the family car or whatever. Oh my God, to bring me back to those days again. Now I know what it feels like when my father talks about when I was, you know, he and I am my father's daughter. I really am. We do the memory lane thing almost every weekend because on Saturdays we have daddy-daughter dinner. So we'll talk about, you know, our week's events and everything. And then something will trigger him or something will trigger me. I mostly like to listen to his stories. So something will trigger him. And then he'll start with, oh my God, I remember when, fill in the blank. And then he's off to the races. And I am sitting there and I am listening to him tell these stories. I don't care how many times he's told the story. I've heard it 1,001 times. As many times as he wants to tell it is as many times as I want to hear it. So he'll go down memory lane, this, that, and the other. I don't really talk about my memory lane days because most of them consisted of a lot of boys. And seeing that I am my father's little girl, I'm not going to discuss all of that with him. He don't need to know. I mean, he knew, obviously. I mean, I was still living at home. So he knew who I was seeing and all of that. But he don't know, you know, which boy the virginity went to, okay? He's not going to know all of that, all right? Mom did, because Mom and I were like this. So I could talk to mom about anything and everything. You know, dad is dad. There are certain things a girl just keeps to herself. Okay. Anyway, so, you know, weekends are our memory lane days, mostly his. Or it could be politics. With Pop, you never know. Rock me Amadeus. Oh my God. Okay. Well, that is it, people. I have done my memory lane days with you now. So now you know. Okay. The 80s, people. Think the Cosby Show before we know about what Cosby is all about now. The Cosby Show was the show to watch. Okay. So those of you who can remember back then, without being in diapers, I'm talking about, or not even being born yet. Fill me in down below where you were in 1985, because that's when Rock Me Amadeus came out. Whoo! 1985, people. 1985 feels like it's yesterday to me. Okay. On that note, it's a rather depressing note, but it's a fun note to think about nevertheless. On that note, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I will talk to you then. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.